Hey Gawlies, Amberlynn is back with another day of super healthy healing food. Shall we see if the science agrees?
Hello. So it is the end of the night, but I forgot to film an intro, so welcome to another What I Ate Today video. All right, you guys, so my first meal, I made a chicken sausage in the air fryer, some mac and cheese, raw onion, and a raw carrot.
Okay, we're off to another flying start with some ultra-processed non-nutritious items on a plate. I'm realizing doing this how infrequently she actually eats something that would be considered a cooked meal. The calories here are fine, but the processed foods are full of fat and salt. She doesn't need to ignore the craving. She could do a homemade mac and cheese with shredded chicken breast and grated carrot hidden in the sauce for a healthier option.
All right, you guys, so I'm just eating my food.
Feeder reactions out in full force.
So I recently found out that those little tiny baby carrots that everyone eats, they're like highly processed and there's actually like no nutrients in there. I was like, what?
So when she says she found out, she means she saw a stranger with no qualifications say it in a TikTok video and took it as absolute fact like she does with her entire knowledge and vocabulary. Yes, they lose a fraction of the vitamin C that comes from the peel when they are shaved down, but you also lose that when you peel a carrot. Amber girl, do some research before spreading misinformation.
Then I felt compelled to just get like the big carrot, so I de-shedded it. That's a gross word. What's it called? When you take off the skin? I forget what it's called. And I'm sensing a difference. I definitely prefer these.
I'm so embarrassed for her. She is like a giant walking example of the placebo effect.
And the mac and cheese is just a single serving, so. And I had some pre-cut white onion that I thought would be really tasty with this chicken sausage. Oh my god, it's hot. I just put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes.
I can't believe Amherm is making a comeback. I really thought we left it in 2019.
This was pre-cut onion because I actually cut some onion up, not last night, but the night before for dinner. I had leftover onion, so this was in the fridge. So it takes away its like potency. So it's just like a light onion flavor. Delicious.
925.
And this was pre-cut.
The lawless land of bingo where a plate of greasy food does not come under the category of junk.
You guys, I'm having another carrot. I don't know what it is, but this is so satisfying. Oh. I'm obsessed. It reminds me of those like ASMR soap videos. If you know, you know. Some people just go, I'm telling you, go back and forth. Like, oh. Satisfying.
I cannot understand how this is novel to her as a 34-year-old woman.
All right, you guys, so I'm having a carrot, some salami, black olives, brie cheese, and some Triscuits.
Very similar to the meal she had last week. She really saw low sodium in her blood test results and said, let me fix that.
My eating has been really weird today. Oh my god, these black olives, so good. Like today at bingo, I just did not want one of them ham salads. Just was not in it to win it. So I got loaded tots.
I really don't think it is ever going to sink in that losing weight isn't about what you want. It's about nourishing your body and preventing further damage, which I thought she was supposed to be in tune with now that she is healing her relationship with food.
And they were actually really good because that's what my mom got last week. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks really good. So I decided to try it this week. It was good. I love a carrot. So how's everyone's day been? Like you guys can actually answer me right now. Can you imagine? I'm about to make the perfect bite. Yum. Look at that. Oh, dropped a crumb on my shirt. So, I have been keeping my food journal. This is what my food journal looks like. Super cute. So how I do it, I put the date up top. I put what time I have my meals, and I'll put like a cute little cloud around it. And then I have like a liquid section because I'm curious, how much liquid is your girl drinking? There are some days that go by where I barely drink any and I'm trying to drink more water. I actually bought a Brita filter, so thank you.
Do you think she is actually tracking the macros of her food or just sticking in the food packaging?
Round of applause. I'm going to be drinking sink water. Not excited for it. I just have weird thoughts about drinking sink water. I don't mind cooking with it because you're like boiling out the nonsense of it all. But my brain is literally telling me that there's worms in sink water.
Okay, we're going to get real here for a second because I do suffer with contamination OCD, and this is the equivalent of someone saying, "Oh, I love to clean too." This is not contamination OCD. This is a singular intrusive thought that she can override with logic. Water used to be my main trigger, and if it even touched me I would have a panic attack. I couldn't cook with it, couldn't shower. It was hell. Is she trying to tell us she showers in a stream of worm-infested water? No. She is, yet again, trying to capitalize on the genuine struggles of a community she has no business trying to be in.
I don't know. Alright, you guys. So, for a little sweet dessert here, it's 150 calories for 3. So for now, I'm gonna have 2. I have the option to have one later. It's milk chocolate, sea salt caramel. Ugh, look at the salt. It's honestly so good.
Guys, I know you know I'm British, but I usually pride myself on finding the right American products, but their squares are my nemesis. The closest I can find are the Dove ones. They are dark chocolate and have a logo, so definitely not the same, but I will add them to the summary, and I am sorry I failed.
Alright, you guys, so that is all I'm eating for the night. Now it is time for food for thought. Was there a moment where I felt proud of a choice I made today? I guess I'm just like proud of the fact that I didn't overeat, I didn't have fast food.
Does she think the bingo food is not fast food because it doesn't come from an Uber driver? I don't understand.
How did my emotions show up in my eating today? While eating the loaded tots, I did feel guilty, and I shouldn't have.
No, Amber, you should. You literally should have. Feeling guilty is your brain's way of telling you you're doing something wrong. Listening to it is part of your intuitive healing journey.
That's just another example of how I need to work on my relationship with food. I'm able to eat things like that in moderation, and I should not feel guilty about it.
Yes, and that is the mindset you get to enjoy once you have lost a life-saving amount of weight, but you're really skipping some steps here.
What am I learning about myself through this process? Well, I learned today I'm kind of over my salad kick. So now I need to find something to put in replace for that, because I was getting salads a lot for my meals, but I do that. I go through like fixations where I really enjoy something and I'll have it every single day and then I'll just get sick of it. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
So we've got another week of her showing an under 2,500 calorie day whilst simultaneously telling us she has gained weight. The math doesn't lie. To gain 3 pounds in a week, she is eating 1,500 calories more per day than she needs to maintain, which means daily she needs to consume 5,000 calories. This is just not an accurate reflection of her day, it's a lie. She also ate less protein and more fat, sugar and salt, so her nutrition is actively declining week to week. So I'd really love to know how all this healing is helping her health. Well, that's another week done, and it was an infuriating one. I probably could have let the OCD references slide if she hadn't have recently tried to claim the spoonie theory. It's like she wants to convince us that she's a completely healthy, able-bodied person whilst also get sympathy for impersonating genuine debilitating conditions. I'd say cry me a river, Amber, but we all know you can't make tears. See you next week, Gawly Pops.